Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Jean Grey. Now, originally I wasn't going to get this figure, but I found the entire Wave 2 at Walmart, so be expecting reviews for all of those. I know the lighting's not very good. It sucks, in fact, but let me just pull out from what this looks like for me. This is it. This is the only space I have now that I moved, so until I can get some lighting or really anything to put up here, this is what we're gonna have to deal with. But looking at this beautiful carded box, see the entire rest of the wave on this side, the Marvel Legends logo at the top. Nice picture of the figure herself. I should drop it behind my desk. And yeah, without further ado, let's get in to unboxing the figure. And getting Jean Grey out of the packaging, I gotta say, I liked this figure a lot more than I thought I would. Like, this was one of my less looked forward to figures in the wave, because I was thinking, yeah, it's probably my only way to get a Jim Lee Jean Grey for cheap, but I don't know, I maybe would have preferred to, I would have liked lighter colors, really, I think. Like, if we just stand her up here so you can get a better look at her. It's not just my horrible lighting making her look like that. She really just, it's really dull colors, and like, if we take some other figures from the same line, like Cyclops here, you can see he has really bright colors. Meanwhile, and Wolverine, I think, had the same yellow, so I don't know why they wouldn't have just used it on Jean. Same with Rogue. She had pretty light colors, like Cyclops there. No, I don't have Wave 1. I saw them all in Target once, but it was before the show came out, of course. And I thought, oh, I don't need those. I should have got them. But anyway. Also, like, if you have Nightcrawler here, he's even a darker one, but he's still, like, is more vibrant because of that red. And I know my voice just cracked. It's awful. But anyway, getting these two out of here. Looking at Jean Grey herself. Okay, figure, you know. Like, I'll get to it. Okay. I'll get to some other thoughts on what I was going to talk about later, but let's talk about the accessories real quick. Because she does have two alternate heads, being this ponytail one, which you can move the ponytail around on. For some reason, I don't know if this is a problem on all of them, but on mine, if I try to move this almost at all, it just pops out, and won't do it right now, but it just doesn't seem to take much. This is my preferred head, because the... uh-oh, is she going to stand? The other one is this, and the long hair means that she really has no movement in the head. Like, you can't get her to look down, really. You can't get her to look up at all. Whereas with the ponytailed one, and if I pop the ponytail back in, it'll look nicer. With this one, you know, you can get actual range of motion, but not with this one. And overall, I actually like this head sculpt better. I like Jean with longer hair, but honestly, this just isn't it. But she also comes with some alternate hands. She does have an alternate splayed one like this, but for the other hand, my camera can focus. There we go. And then a fisted hand. I don't know why she didn't have like two fisted hands, but I don't know. Unless they were just saving money for other figures in the wave, which, you know, we'll talk about eventually. So yeah, I do like this figure. She's fun. Like, you can get her into some cool poses, just not with this hair, I feel. You know, like at the beginning of the video, I had her in a bit more of a flight stance. She is a lot better than her counterpart, you know, Madeline Pryor. Truthfully, I would probably put Madeline as my least favorite figure in the wave. Spoiler for my review on her. But I this video is not about her. And I guess while we're getting those size comparisons out of the way, here she is, next to these two. Oh, Executioner, don't fall over. So, there you go. If I don't just throw Magneto on the ground. But yeah, this figure is okay. You know, it's alright. It's not perfect. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of, like, how they did the articulation here. Because I get it, you want it to look smooth, look nice. If you did a diaphragm joint up here, you would have had the blue, like, moving around. But here, you know what? I did get another Jean Grey in this week because I thought that it would be more expensive than it was, but it was not. That being the Mafex one here. And don't worry, you will be seeing a review on her as well. But I wish they would have gone with the same, like, articulation at the chest. Will the Marvel Legends stand now? There we go. Like, that movement there, even though it's just slight and Marvel Legends probably could have had more, just that little bit helps get the figure into much more dynamic poses. Because otherwise, even this one has a better hip joint. So, yeah. And speaking of articulation, I just remembered, you guys might want to know how she articulates. So the arms will go out to the nice T-pose. Double jointed elbows, which are so nice, and they're double jointed. No, they're pinless, is what I meant to say. She does have a shoulder pad that, like, slides and moves with her. Look at that. If only the Black Series could learn from Marvel Legends on how to do shoulder pads. Sure would be nice. Of course, that goes the other way. Both hands have the same, or I guess not both, all four hands have the exact same hinge in them. And then there is, of course, this joint here, which does allow for, like, a full 360 motion. Legs can kick up that far. Rotate, double jointed knees. Again, pinless. It's great. Feet kick out that far. And there's some ankle pivot there. And the head is on the dumbbell joint that Hasbro does not understand how to use. So if we pop the head that can actually move on, I'm just going to leave that off for now. I don't feel like messing with it again. But you can see she can't really look up very far anyway, or down. Like, she can look down farther than she can with her hair, but really it's just not much better. I would prefer them to just go back to the hinge one, because the difference between this and if we grab her again, the Mafex Jean, actually hers pops off at the neck, so I'm gonna have to grab a different Mafex figure that we also can expect a review on. So let's look at Spider-Man for how they do theirs, because you can see where it has a little dip in it and it's got plenty of room to move in here on its own. Like, you can really get it to look around. Well, that means when you put the Spider-Man mask on it, it can really look up and look down pretty well. I mean, it pretty well just looks straight because of that flap down there, but like, it gets a wide range of motion, whereas the Hasbro one has no room to move, so it's pretty well just a stationary ball that you pop the head onto, which really bothers me. But, you know, I will say it is, like, this is an okay figure. I would give this maybe like a 4.5 out of 10. I think just because of this and the lack of movement in the head, it comes just under what I would consider an average figure. You might be thinking 4 out of 5, that's really low, but no, for me, I'm just running like 5 is the average. I would consider this slightly below, given, like, you have okay accessories, but like, there's no power effects, there's no way to show her using her powers on the shelf. even Mafex got that, even if they don't look the best. But with that all said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This maybe was a little more negative than I wanted to be about this figure, because I do like it. Again, it was the shock of the wave for me. This was the one I expected to not like very much, but ended up being a lot better than I thought it would be. Still probably ranks where I thought it would, but yeah, with all that said, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment. You know what should you comment? Just what are your thoughts on the figures, on the video, the wave, the TV show? How did you like the continuation? Comment any of that down below. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.